Baba Maphosa.
Siyabonga ithuba msakazi sibingelele amapanelists onkizo uChristopher Maphosa ngidabuka emaphaneni asekhezi khona ngale emaphisa lapho kukhona umgido lo siuzwayo kusasa ngilapha eEurope ngokwenhlangano ngowezaphu mina siyabonga
Siyabonga kakhulu. To mark this auspicious occasion, MBC has assembled a panel of esteemed guests who will help us to assess the milestones attained since independence. So, our first question is not a question as such, it's a request for all the panelists to give us their understanding of what the Zimbabwe independence means, whether to Matabeleland or to Zimbabwe or to themselves. Baba Maphosa, sicela usinikeze nawe eyakho imbono baba.
Thank you Baba Nkala. Now in talking about our country's independence, whose 46th anniversary is tomorrow, the 18th of April. To understand all about independence, I think I will need to start way back from 1980. It will be difficult for one to understand the Zimbabwe situation without actually understanding the situation around 1980 itself. Comrades, we have touched on the history and so on and so forth, the colonization and how division started and so forth. But in 1980, when we attained our independence as a country, the masses of our people, the population in general, demonstrated something important. The euphoria with which they received their independence as a nation, as a country, was tremendous. Comrades, the liberators were welcomed, they were greeted by the masses. There was celebration among all towns and cities of the country. If you were in Bulawayo, the liberation forces were roaming all over the city, the townships, and in town, in taxis and everything, getting into houses, drinking. The celebrations, comrades, is actually difficult to explain the type of celebrations that took place. Now, no one, if anything, knew that out of the blue it would soon emerge that the country was that unfortunate and short of leadership. The masses in that celebration mode, only to find themselves without leadership of the country, no one to lead them forward in building a nation out of that, in making sure that people accept and welcome one another, into ensuring that we start building the nation. Then we started the things about intimidation, abductions, arrests, and everything that resembles what we had fought against. Now, comrades, the only thing that is in Zimbabwe from then till now, 46 years later, is lack of leadership. The ruling part of the government have failed our people. They have failed our people so much that when this thing of constitutional amendment started, I felt the pain right inside of me when they began mentioning things like one man, one vote. I said, these people remember the one man, one vote slogan, which our people used in fighting for their freedom and independence. Something, they mentioned that. And the reason they mention it is because they are fighting their internal squabbles to do with leadership succession. They don't mean it, because what they have done since independence, in every step of the way, what they've been doing has been to fight or stifle the one man, one vote notion, because from intimidation, these abductions, including in the violence that has come with elections at every turn of the elections. Whenever we have elections as a country, there will be violence. People will be killed. When the ruling party will be defeated in a free and fair election, a product of one man, one vote, they will refuse to relinquish power or hand over power. Now, but for now, because they have got their own struggles to do with leadership succession, they begin to mention it that those of them who are not for the amendment, they are beginning to mention the question of one man, one vote. I heard one of them. I think they say he's a retired general. He says he has been in that party for close to 50 years. He says the country, as we fought the liberation, the struggle for liberation, it was all about one man, one vote more than anything else. Then I'm saying, honestly, these people, are they talking about one man, one vote when they are actually not practicing it? So now that is the situation that we face as a country today. But what I want to emphasize also, comrades, is that it becomes very difficult when we talk about celebrating our independence as a country, especially for a person like me, who I think I'm older than most of you here today, and I've been there and I've seen most of these things happening. I have been with the liberation forces. I know how much they sacrificed. I've been among the masses of our people. I know how much they suffered for the liberation of this country. Now, for me to say that let us not talk about independence, or something touches me. That what about that sacrifice? Because now, then the answer that I get from there, from inside of me, is that Zimbabwe is my country. Zimbabwe is our country. It belongs to us all. It is indeed our country. Everyone who knows him or herself to be Zimbabwean, it is your country. The independence that came about in 1980 was your independence as a nation. That, comrades, we must not forget. Yes, there are a lot of other things.
You will expand.
Let me close, yes, in just one sentence, that when it comes to the celebration itself, comrades, I think as a people, in spite of weather, I mean, especially where if you live in Matabeleland, where a lot of things have happened about about Matabeleland, I think you can celebrate in a number of ways. On the day of celebration, you can remember those who lost their life, who sacrificed most for the liberation of the country. Ngiyabonga for now.
Siyabonga kakhulu, siyabonga. Ukuthi yiziphi izizathu ezabangela ukuthi abantu bephakame baze behambe baye empini?
Yes, siyabonga babunkana. Okwabangela ukuthi abantu baphakame baye empini, ngizakhuluma ngiqondise kubona abo abasukuma baye empini, that generation of ama 60s 70s kusiza ku-independence, that is the generation yaphakame yathatha izikhali. But i-struggle, we need to bear in mind that i-struggle ngokwaso sasivele singaphelanga in a way, because laba abokuza basithathela ilizwe lethu bayehlula obabamkhulu ngoba babelezikhali. Uma bebehlulile abasabanga lesiphatho, babathatha ngokuthi bona songabantu kumele kunyathelwe kube ngaphansi kwabo, kubasebenzele. Uma kwakusenziwa njalo belokhu beyakhakha ilizwe, bebaqasha bebapha imisebenzi bengawaphi lutho, beqala ukubumba uhulumende lwana njengama-administration kwasokufika ku-2021 to 23 laphana uCharles Collen lwana oba-prime minister uqala kwe-government lwana. Kwasokukhula khona lapho kungena ku-30 kuthiwa emthethweni aliyana eyabe ilokhu ihamba ifakwa isiyaphindwa kubo-40s 50s, mainly i-Land Apportionment Act, lapho amakhiwa basebe ewuthethe-ke umhlaba sebekhula abantu bebasendaweni ezingalalutho. Khonokhuyana kwakusiba yibuhlungu obukhulu kakhulu ebantwini, kanti emathawuni besakha imisebenzi abantu bebafaka imithetho leyana ukuthi akuhlanganwa labantu abamhlophe, umuntu asiyomuntu uhambe.
Independence yeZimbabwe yaletha ama-benefits noma ama-gains afanayo for abantu bemaThebeleland and abantu beMashonaland.
Kundiqiniso loba kuyinto esegcekeni ukuthi abantu ababhenefitanga ngokufanayo.
Sorry, iyakukhatha kakhulu for ilozeni.
Oh, sorry. Abantu ababhenefitanga ngokufanayo elizweni lakithi. Konke abantu, for instance, I come from Mapisa. Last week I was watching a short video showing a few boys standing near a stadium. Well, it doesn't, don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean I don't want people speaking any different language in Mapisa from that from what is spoken in Mapisa. But for them, that group to be saying, we are so happy in Mapisa here that development has come, but admitting that things were so bad when they, I don't know when they started living in Mapisa, but they're admitting that things have been so bad. This development is just come now. I come from Mapisa and I know what the roads are like, the infrastructure and the rest of it. But for someone who has been moved and imposed on Mapisa, and now that Mapisa, he is Mapisa himself speaking on my behalf, I don't understand how that works. Now, it is clear that, let me start excuse me, from the tribal segregation that is there among Zimbabweans, created by the ruling party, the government. But the division perpetuated by government against the people of other ethnic groups is intentional and deliberate. There is no question about it. It's clear to everyone. singabala ekufakweni imisebenzi, sibale ema-teacheni, sifake kuma-government institutions, lezikolweni sekuyinto enjalo. Now, then i-government ibisisithi yona ifuna i-unity. I-problem esilayo ukuthi bakhuluma izinto abangazenziyo, abangasoze bazenze, njalo abangaziminiyo, because bayathi phambili lokubambana phambili le-unity, kodwa in practical terms ekwenzeni bezenzela nje ubandlululo oluzikhanyela nje emini abantu bonke bekhangele yabalandaba. But now ubusuzibuza ukuthi i-unity le abakhuluma ngayo izaba khona njani nxa besenza into ezinjalo phezu kwabanye abantu. Labana ama-local residents discarded vele engabalwa engaconsiderwa alutho kwamsebenzi anything, kuthiwa labo vele ngabantu bokuya eGoli kuyasebenza. But wena uyinkokheli uthi wena khonapho ufuna i-unity, ufuna ukubambana, ufuna i-peace. I-peace kayifunwa ngomlomo. I-peace ifanele iyenziwe yizo izinkokheli eziphethe ilizwe ngokuyipreacha la ngokuyenza i-unity yakhona. Kube ngabantu abazibonelayo ukuthi we are together, singabantwana beZimbabwe, singabantwana banye, ubaba wethu onguhulumende usiphethe ngokufana, kala ndaba futhi lokuthi one ngikhuluma ulimi olunjani, kala ndaba lokuthi ngilandela iphi party, kodwa treat her the same. Manje it's not the case in our country. Bengilalele one minister, ngazi i-minister ngathi yini upresident wesenate uyaddressa irali uMama Lwanga. Ethi yena kufanele ukuthi kuma 210 constituencies akhona in the country, uhulumende ifuna ukuthi ithenge imishina 2 kube 2 times 210, wase ikhiphi answer yakhona wathena ngu-404. Uyikhiphile yena ngisho njalo, wathena 404 2 times 210. Then those two machines each constituency yelizwe kube ngabantu bezanu abathungayo izinto, bethunga ama-uniform isikolo, amazimayi aba lemali. Nxa iphathi ithatha umbuso isithone abantu okumele babenefite ngabantu bayo, leyo party iyingozi kakhulu emphakathini lelizweni lekusasa ama-generation to come. But then i-problem ke sisibalayo ukuthi among us ama-citizens, ama-group esiyiwo wona and so forth, abanye bethu abanamsebenzi lokuthi kulomuntu oyenza into engalunganga okumele ukuthi maybe angazalandelwa, okumele ukuthi angazavotelwa, okumele ukuthi asuswe. Lokho kwabanye abantu kwaba yi-tradition, angikwazi ukuthi kwasuke wahamba njani. Lokho yikho okuluhlupho ukuthi abantu beZimbabwe ukuthi balungise udaba lwakithi kuyahamba lokhu kuhlupha. Asiyonto entsha again. Lanxa sifika ngo-8 enalona ebesikhuluma ngayo, sithole ukuthi ngemva kokuthi uSmith lo Mzoriwa besebebulela abantwana babantu konke phakathi kwelizwe langaphandle kwelizwe, bebhomba besenza into ebuhlungu kakhulu emakhaya, imizi yabantu itshisa konke khona abakwenzileyo. Kodwa sithi siyafika sathola izitadium zigcwele ezikamzoriwa, abantu abe-liberation besithi bona kakuvotelwe inkululeko nabantu abakhulule ilizwe kwenzela ukuthi ilizwe liphathwe kuhle. Kodwa izitadium zazigcwele kuthiwa khona ihuriyathi umzoriwa lizakuthana. Uzakuthaka umuntu ojwamulayo athathe nguwe ngokwakhe linalokhu lisabhubhurika. Now ukuthi bengacabanga ukuthi kwenzakaleni, okay, excuse me, khathesi nanku babonile ukuthi abantu babulewe ngokweGugurawundi, abantu babulawa ekhethweni, but ngigcizelele laphana ekubulaweni kwabantu ekhethweni. Angithi abanye abantu sithatheka ngalezi zinto ngokuthi as long as kubulawa umhlobo onje thina wethu sele kakulandaba. Now unkomo waku-addressa khonokuyana, kodwa wayeku-addressa phezu kwabantu abasemathebeleleni, labo basebekhala ukuthi namba abantu bebuya besibulala. leyo nto ayikhulumayo kumele abantu lakhathi sinanzelele siyilungise. Unkomo uthi akafuni ukuzwa kulo muntu loba oyedwa othina khona amashona ayasibulala. Usabulala lina elitsho njalo ngoba esalungisa labana ukuthi mhlawumbe ngoba baningi bamlandele. Umuntu obulala abantu asomashona ngumuntu oyedwa okuhulumende onguhulumende ophethe amandla oyisigangi onguye olawula izingatsha lezi eze-security. Wasicina ngokuthi labakhuluma isishona uzababulala lizabambone sebabulala ngoba isigangi esibulala abantu asomashona abulala abantu. Now kuyini okwenzakala ngo-2008? Ngo-2008 abantu kasikuthabeli lokho ukuthi isigangi sibulala abantwana beZimbabwe. Kodwa ngo-2008 abantu bona ababakhulunywa ukuthi kwaba around 300. Most of them, maybe 95% or maybe yonke 100%, kwakungabantu abakhuluma isishona. Unkomo ungaphi khathesi watsho those words? How many years etshonile khathesi unkomo? Close to 30 years now. Now, lapha ngizama ukuthi ngichasise ukuthi into efunekalayo comrades i-leadership. Ozavela umntwana weZimbabwe uzakwenza ukuthi ahlenga abantwana beZimbabwe baphephe kulolu sizo olungaka. Singakuqhuba ngokwe-tribalism ukuthi khona okhuluma isishona athi andidi ukuwona munhu anotaura chindevere panapa mandevere ndinowavenga, kumbe okhuluma isindebele athi nampa abantu laba besibulala baphakathi labo phela ngifuna ishona phansi kwami. Licabanga ukuthi singathiya abantwana abancane sibazeleyo bekhangelene ngamehlo njalo bazasizana bona abantwana comrades? Liyayinanzelela kodwa ingozi esifuna ukuthi siyenze khona?
Baba Maphosa,
Baba,
ukuze iZimbabwe ilunge, uma izolunga, yikuthi singabhithi about the bush.
Yes.
We need to tackle these very difficult conversations. Without tackling these difficult conversations, Zimbabwe is not going anywhere as a country. We have seen that for the past 46 years.
Mm-hmm.
And ZAPU as a party is not coming forth in a forceful manner to show Uguti, yeah, it wants to tackle these difficult conversations. You see the problem, where the problem lies. Sifuna ukuthi size nje simbambatha izinto kuzosiza ngani. After 46 years, do we mean to say ukuthi we don't know ukuthi i-problem ikuphi?
I-problem iclear ukuthi i-problem iku-leadership. Now, yiyo ekwenzayo khona lokho. Then into ebisisiba khona ukuthi kudingwe ama-solutions. Njengephathi kuZAPU, we feel ukuthi i-solution kumele abantu thina abantu beZAPU sikuchasise khonokho bakuzwa abantu, not only abantu beMatabeleland, ngoba abantu beMatabeleland kuvangeli leZAPU stand to benefit in the same way njengabanye abantu izigaba zelinye ilizwe. Labana kuzabaphelela. Why ngikhuluma kakhulu nge-leadership comrades? Ngoba ama-solutions angabuye abe maningi, but akaZAPU mina ngicabanga ukuthi yiwo angasisiza kakhulu. Khathesi siyasebenza njengeZAPU, siya ku-congress ye-party, sifuna ukuproducer i-leadership ezasithatha isise khona lapho abantwana beZimbabwe okuzaba ngcono kubo, and then siza kuzuza. Then labanye ngabe lawo ama-solutions kabaphakamisa wabo ama-solutions sibone, because ukuba le solution laphana comrades kudingeka just one man, akudingeka abantu abaningi. but nxa kumbe liphi iphathi lilayo that one man to tackle this, amaZimbabweans aza kusupporta lokho. So nathi kuZAPU siphusha ukuthi simthole nxa kungusibangilizwe uNkomo kabe that one man, nxa kunguwe babunkala. It all starts with just that one man. We need umuntu oyedwa nguye simdinga ibona ama-party zonke egcwele khonapho edinga abantu kuthiwa kuyamhlangano kuthiwa Zimbabwe is looking for just that one man ongasiza abantwana beZimbabwe.
All right, ngiyabonga kakhulu
Babunkala, ngiyacela ukuphendula something engavela bengifuna ukubuza Maphosa, please, if my
kulungile ungabuza baba.
Maphosa musocial na bengifuna ukubuza umbuzo kuwe baba ukuthi according to you, why does it seem that deliberately you are failing to label marginalization yakomthwakazi, and why is it that you are comparing the 2008 killing of people by the government with an actual planned genocide that could have killed easily close to 100,000 people, calculated based on the amount of people that were killed in the initial stages per week? Why does it seem that you do not want to take sides, not sides per se? Why don't you want to clarify who is the perpetrator and who is the victim? It seems to me that you are deliberately sugarcoating. That's one thing about we are the youth that found disingenuous about this up. You seem not to be actually politically conscious about how people are feeling on the ground, the continent. My father was a zebra, a good one for that matter. So when I hear someone like you, I look up to cherry picking, meandering around the actual facts on the ground that you are being marginalized and trying to rely on this so-called Shona majoritarianism to vote you into power and neglecting your own people for the sake of appearing more humane and taking a moral high ground that has cost our people lives in Kukrawundi. I mean, to me, it just proved, with all due respect, Maphosa, that you're out of touch. Just let me one last statement. I just want this to go on record. This is the general feeling of all our youths that ZAPU, because of this nationalistic agenda that has long expired, is no longer in touch with what's on the ground. It has not suffered the marginalization in NAST and so forth. If Mauna Zingani about Maphosa, you know what they went through. Some of us wouldn't have had a tertiary education had it not been for South Africa. So for you to cherry pick and kind of almost sympathize with the government, if you say it's the elite if you say that is the elite that are actually practicing marginalization, those elites, the nepotism that they are practicing, is it not only meant to benefit the Shonas to the exclusion of us? Why do you want to be in between and lukewarm and not call something what it is? Ngiyabonga.
Right. Siyabonga kakhulu babunkala. Hayi ngibona ngathi usosha ungizwa ngendlela wrong, maybe ukuthi uthanda ukuthi angizwe that way. Marginalization yesigaba seMatabeleland ngicabanga ukuthi ngikhulumile ibe clear. Ngaze ngafaka umzekeliso wabantu akade ngibabona ku video lapha bekhuluma bengabantu abakhuluma ulimi lwesishoneni besemaphisa kithi lapha enzalwa khona besithi bayathaba ukuthi sokule development njani bekhuluma into elungiselela umdlalo khathesi. Umuntu ozalwe emaphisa okwazi ukuthi isigaba semaphisa udlule emayethi imigwaqo yakhona injani usiya ematankeni ngale kunjani. Isibhedlela sisemaphisa kuphela uyedlula uziyele homestead ukuthi uzibe lokuyiclinic enyana okuncane ukuthi bahlupheke kangakanani abantu abasalelile kangakanani. I-segregation nxa uqeda ukwenze njalo kube labafana ababekiweyo abakhuluma lolo limi bezithabela. Umuntu wemaphisa azwe njani umuntu ozalwe emaphisa okhule engazangazi ukhuluma ulimi lesishona wena uthi uleader ilizwe ungathi uyalikhokhela ilizwe senze njalo abantu bona laba abakhuluma lolo limi ngababuyiswayo bebuya ngama-truck ngicabanga ukuthi nxa ngisitsho njalo angikuboni ukuthi ngihlukana ngaphi lo social lokuthi naku-identifya izinto okunjalo lokuthi kwenziwa i-elite yiyo ehamba ifakana yona ithatha abantu bafaka ngokwe-tribalism isiyifundisile i-tribalism ubuningi babantu abalandela leyo elite yibo asebeyilandela ngikubekile khona lokho yibo asebe-implementa khona lokho bese ngisithi mina ukuthi bayenze njalo bakwenze ngoba befundisiwe umuntu comrades uyafundiswa ukuzonda nxa umuntu efundiswa ukuzonda kusho ukuthi lokuthi atshintshe ukuzondela abanye abantu lakho angakufundiswa. That is why ngithi ilizwe lakithi lidinga i-leadership. I don't think ukuthi I'm using my words. I'm being very, very clear.
Hayi kuyezwakala kakhulu baba Maphosa.
Njengentsha yakomthwakazi ngicabanga ukuthi when it comes to amabandla afana naweZAPU, whatever they are preaching here, I think it has been done and tested. We have learned that in Zim we are actually facing a tribal politics, something that they are trying to deny here on this panel. We need to be preaching about is to try a regional politics, whereby abantu bakithi nabo bazokhona ukuthi bagain political power. What ZAPU is preaching here, we all know that ZAPU wants through abantu bakithi under a moving training. So they're actually misleading us, and I'm glad that our own people komthwakazi, they are not falling for the trap yeZAPU. And Hamba City, we are going to exercise politics, trying to change what ZANU-PF is doing. That will take another 40 years. We've get ZAPU, they went silent for a long time. They that showed up at the moment. Unity that ended up leaving us in this situation where we are today.
Okay. Yeah, ungamphendula baba Maphosa no Ben uzongena after that.
Yeah, singazi ukuthi ngubani igama noma isibongo udosanda ukukhuluma hayi uyayibeka indaba yakhe siyayizwa manje ke abe sihamba thintela phana ukuthi sikhuluma ngento ezathatha 40 years manje ke abe sengithembisa ukuthi hayi ke ngenhlonipho nje enhle kuyazwakala ukuthi ungosakhulayo ipolitiki into yokuthi siyabahloko esikhula layo siyibone lapha ehamba khona u40 years nalwana omkhulumayo umnumzana uthi singalandela lokho kweZAPU ngathatha aba40 years ipolitiki ingolunye udaba olufuna ukuthi lu-understand ngoba luyi-science angathola ukuthi umnumzana khonokho akukhulumayo okwenjongo yakhe khona-ke i-40 years ngeke kuyithathe kungathatha 70 noma 100 ipolitiki yakwenza kalula khona lokho ngokunjalo ama-efforts abe senziwa ngabanye abantu ayikahlatshwa ngaleyo ndlela jahe libanzi ngoba lapha into enkulu kakhulu lokudinga ukuthi ilungise uhlupho lweZimbabwe ngikuthintile ngakade ulalele yi-leadership. We are looking, eZimbabwe, we are looking for that just one man. Ukuthi ilungise uhlupho ngoba we have a problem. We have a government engafuni ukusuka la nxa idliwe. We have a government ebulala iminyaka yonke nxa kukhethwayo niyabulala abantu. We have a government ekhuluma nge-one man one vote yona iminyaka yonke lansuku zonke ilwisa i-one man one vote eyalwelwa ngabantu. Then ke singayekela ukuthi sinanzelele thina sicabanga ukuthi singakhuluma nge-approach kamnumzana ingxenye kungaba yi-15 years kumbe 20 kanti hayi kuza kwedlula i-40 lena ikhulumayo kuyela ku-100 and therefore i-approach yeZAPU, iZAPU has refused lokho akutshoyo approach ngeliyani unity eZANU. iZANU is not a party to unite with, ngoba nge-elite, ngeyobuhwaba, ngeyokubulala, ngeyomoya omubi, ngenketha bethabe, ngeyokubandlululo, ngakho konke ububi bonke ngebulala abantu. Akunjela ukuthi nxa unkomo engavuka khathesi athola ukuthi lokhuyana ukutshaywa kwabantu lokubotshwa kwabantu behlala emajele bengathoniswanga abafakwe khona kudzingwa labo wawo, avuke khathesi athola ukuthi osikhala basahamba bayehlala ama-500 days bengathonisiswanga, okwakusenziwa onkomo befakwa nguseneta Ladina Bheki emajele bengathonisiswanga. Nxa unkomo engavuka khathesi athola ukuthi ukutshaywa ngoba kwakutshaywa abantu beklazululwa ngamabhunu, omaduku baphuma imhlathi kuhlazululiwe khathesi khonapha, bangathini bona abantu? Yikho-ke bakwethu, hayi ama-efforts mahle, kasizameni ama-efforts, sidinga umuntu oyedwa to rescue iZimbabwe now. Lokho kokucriticize ukuthi iZAPU itheni, iZAPU ibuya lokuphi, iZAPU hayi, lokwana akusikho politiki wakwethu. I-politics is about uku-wrestler amandla okubusa ilizwe kusizwa kwabantu. We've got people suffering in our country. Ngiyabonga ngani.
Siyabonga kakhulu.